Hello and welcome to this new moon practice. My name is Alicia. I'll be guiding you through this short meditation and journaling session today around the new moon in Leo, which is today actually. The new moon practices kind of can be worked around for 3 days before or 3 days after the actual new moon. So feel free to go through this practice at your own schedule. This is Wednesday today, so Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, you're still in that energy of the new moon in Leo. So for this practice, you might want to gather just a few things for yourself. You'll definitely need a journal and a pen because we're going to be doing some automatic writing or just journaling questions, depending on how you like to approach it. You may wish to have a candle. You may wish to burn a little sage, smudge yourself, just kind of clean the energy around you before you begin. So you may also wish to have a card deck nearby to pull the card maybe during or after the practice, just for a little bit of extra guidance or clarity or confirmation of anything that comes up in the practice. I'll let you take a second, just gather your things. Maybe something comfortable to sit on as well, meditation. You could lie down for the meditation if that's your preference too. I also like to have a few stones. I've got my Heart of Shiva stone with me today and a couple of others. So just kind of finding your way into a comfortable space, a safe space. And sitting tall, I think just sitting to begin the practice will be better because we'll do some journaling before we settle in for a longer meditation near the end. So nice and tall, maybe the seat is propped, so the hips can be a little higher than the knees. It's just easier for the spine to align like that. Let the hands rest comfortably wherever they fall. And bring your focus and awareness to your breath without changing anything, just noticing. And really feel into the earth below you, finding that solidity, that base, that foundation. And start to breathe a little bit deeper into your heart space. So as you pull in some energy, vision it just pooling around the heart. So inhale to pull in some energy. And on the exhale, letting go of anything that feels a little bit stuck or stagnant, especially around the heart space. Every inhale, kind of activating the heart chakra, that beautiful glowing green or pink energy center. Feeling it get a little bit stronger with every breath in. And on your next exhale, send that energy a little bit lower into the belly, to the solar plexus area. And then drop it a little lower into the pelvic region, the sacral area. And on the next exhale, drop the ball of energy into the root chakra. And then continue to send it a little bit deeper right into the earth, right below you. Good. Inhale, pull the energy back into the root. On the next inhale, pull the energy into the sacral. Next inhale, pull the energy into the belly. And as you breathe in again, pull your energy back into the heart. Good. On your next exhale, press the ball of energy up into the throat. Good. On the next exhale, press the energy into the third eye. And one more time on your exhale, press the energy through the crown to the space right above your head. Good. And as you inhale, pull the energy to the third eye. And breathe in again, nice and deep. Pull the energy to the throat. And inhale energy back into your heart. And be nice and open and expansive. So this new moon practice in Leo is all about growth, change, expansion, with undercurrents of being present on the journey. And just because you aren't exactly where you feel you want to be, or you haven't achieved every goal, doesn't mean that you aren't in a wonderful place already. So it's about this wonderful growing into the next beautiful evolution of ourselves, but recognizing at the same time that you are perfect as you are today. So stay present on this journey. Check in every single day and tap into gratitude for all that you have and all that it took to get you to where you are right now. Every single stage of this journey is beautiful in some way. Even the sticky and the tricky and the uncomfortable parts have great value. They are a part of your growth. Leo means lion, and it has the energy of a lion heart, holding courage as you take these next steps on your path. And it's okay to feel afraid to do something, but you need to do those things anyway. And you need to learn to do it scared if you can't completely release the fear before you do it. So often our greatest goals and aspirations are the things that terrify us the most. So breathe into your heart and pull the energy of the lioness or the lion. Embody the bravery. So very, very slowly, just let your eyes blink open and pick up your journal. So the way that I usually teach this in class, if you've been with me before, is the automatic writing version. So I'll just kind of spout out the questions as I do, and without thinking too much, just allow yourself to be like in a meditative state as you write down the answers. And for a lot of people, it might not be words that comes through. It might be like a doodle, a scribble, a picture, random words rather than sentences. So just allow kind of whatever it is that is coming through to flow through you, to just be natural, to just put it down on the page. And it might not make sense as you're doing it, but I bet that later when you come back and go through this, you will find really cool things in what you wrote down. You'll find answers to questions that you've been having. This is a really cool practice. And if you're someone that really is like that, there's always that person that wants to write down the whole question and think about it for a long time and write it and have grammar and everything, you can do that because it's a video. You can just pause the video between the questions and do that. I actually like to do it both ways. I like to answer the questions automatically in that meditative state first, and then after I might come back to the questions and I might think about them and write them down, maybe over a series of days, just as my daily journaling practice. So whatever resonates with you is how I want you to approach this today. So, sitting up nice and tall, once again, journals ready, pens ready. The first question is, what are the best parts of you? Do you leave them dormant or do you share them? So writing, next question, keep writing if you need to. How do you shine in the world? Where do you direct your light? Have you stayed quiet when you wanted to speak? Is there something you need to say or express in another way? And where will you direct your energy in the month ahead? List 3 to 5 areas. Last question, what are you calling in for yourself? And keep writing as long as you need to, even if I'm talking. So new moons are typically an energy of planting new seeds, of kind of creating new intentions for yourself for over the month ahead. Your energy goes where your intention flows, as they say. So it's nice to set those intentions based around the energy that we want to hold for ourselves, what we actually want to create in our lives, and just putting it out there to the universe, because the universe is going to co-create with you. It's going to hear you. And when you take action steps, it's going to help you. So that's the work around the new moon. I have a meditation for you next. So if you'd like to sit up tall, it won't be a very long one, but I personally like to receive meditations laying down because there's no engagement and I can really just go a lot deeper personally. So just finding your way into your best meditation place. Okay. So let your eyes softly close and begin to really drop back in. Into the heart space, pulling in that breath of the lion or lioness. Feeling that glowing green or pink orb around the heart. Being brave enough to dream anything for yourselves. And imagine you are standing in a forest, surrounded in beauty, a paradise. It is warm, lush, alive, and fertile. You stand with your feet in the earth, pressing your toes into the soil. The gentle breeze brings on the scent of freshness, of clean and pure forest air. The morning sun is rising and warm on your skin. Birds are singing, calling out to greet the day. In your hand, you notice you're holding a tiny seed. You look down and realize it has a light of its own, a tiny little glow. It glows brightly in the palm of your hand, and you intuitively understand that this is a magical seed, a seed of intention. It is powerful, and you know you must be careful because once it's planted, there's no holding back what you have put into motion. Once your seed of intention is placed into the earth, the entire universe will feel and respond to its resonance. Consider carefully now, what is it you want to grow for yourself? What do you want to call into your life? Place your intentions into your glowing seed of light, informing it of your wishes, programming it to activate according to your plan. See yourself closing your fingers in a hollow fist around your seed and take a breath in. Softly blow through the cracks between your fingers, warm breath upon your seed. Thank your seed. Thank the universe for co-creating with you. Kneel down into the dark and fertile soil and bury your little seed. Pat down the earth around it to keep it safely in place, and feel a great sense of gratitude wash over you for all your dreams and wishes that have already arrived, and inviting in the feelings that you will experience once your little seed has grown and granted you all your desires that were placed within it. Take a deep breath into the heart. Sigh it all out. Slowly allow some light to come back into your eyes. And then if you're sitting with your deck of cards, you may wish to pull one now. One of my practices is to pull one for the month ahead and just one for the week ahead. I like to just have a little bit of insight on those two things. And make sure you write it down in your journal, because you might look back on it and find something really cool. So I'd like to thank you guys for practicing with me today. I miss being live with you. I miss being in person. I do have a really cool offering coming up in September, which will be a month-long intensive. It's going to be all online and all around the moon cycle. So it'll be 30 days of practices daily. 2 times a week we'll be live together, but they'll be recorded practices, kind of like this, only a lot longer, and on Zoom so that we all get to be together. If you can't make it, it's recorded, it's sent out to you. But it's called Moon Magic Mastery. And it's a repeatable practice that can happen every single month. So it's designed so that you'll be able to take the practices that resonate most with you and use them in your own practice. So sort of to cultivate your own practice around the moon cycles. And we go so deep in this one. So I'm very excited to offer that. I'll put the link in the description below if you're interested. Before August 8th, 2022, you can have 20% off with the discount code MoonMagic20. Anyway, thank you so much. It's wonderful to be with you. I hope you have the best month ahead. Happy new moon.